everybody. Thank you again for joining us live. Can you believe it? This is our third live event. And the last one had a few little hiccups, but we're going to have the rest of the video uploaded very soon. We are in an incredible place, a place that we visit a lot, and there's not many like this in the Middle Georgia area. Chichester's, and it's a name that's been around forever. It's when I was crawling, practically. I mean, it's been around a long time.
1921.
1921. But I am here with Wendy Williams, and she is, I tell you what, I don't know. What is your role in here? I've seen you do 100,000 things.
Well, you know, to most people, I'm a jack of all trades.
I believe it.
But I've been here since October of '89 and managed the place along with Ted Dixon.
Oh, wow. Well, let me tell you why we're here. We're here because of the ADA celebration this week, and we're here to kind of bring attention to that. But there's something that really strong ties to this organization and many organizations like it. But we actually work with individuals to get them out of nursing homes, or we try to help people to stay in their own home. And I know Wendy works a lot in that regard, but we also do nursing home transition, and a lot of times people don't have the equipment that they need. And so we come here, and it's a great place for us to call. It's a good place for us to find what might be needed. A lot of times individuals know what they need. This is also another good place. But we're going to make this kind of fun and exciting because we're going to actually have a little bit of a tour here. We're not going to be able to even probably scratch the surface on all that's here.
That's true.
So strap in. We may break for some other little videos that we have pre-prepared, but we want to kind of go through and see, and y'all stay with us. This might be a little long time engagement, but hey, we're going to have fun, and it's going to be good. So just sit back, relax, and continue watching us. And Wendy, thank you for having us.
Thank you.
And let's talk about, first of all, what got you into this, and what does Chichester's do?
Well, Chichester's began as a drugstore back in the
right.
20s, and there was a multitude of them. Some have, all of the drugstores have now closed. But when I got here, there was still 3 of the Chichesters remaining. And this building has been a Chichester since the building was built.
Wow.
It used to be a drugstore, and then this converted to the home care. And they would deliver medications on motorcycles, and I've heard 1,000 stories about Chichesters through the years because I'm not originally from Macon. Okay. But I got in the business in high school doing deliveries. So.
And so y'all provide just all kinds of home care type equipment, supplies, medical supplies.
Home medical equipment, catheter, urological supplies, incontinence supplies. Mastectomy for ladies who have had breast cancer, lumpectomy, compression garments, arm sleeves, wound care products, lift chairs, wheelchairs, hospital beds, APPs, the standard stuff that most people know, and then quite a bit of stuff that most people don't know us for. You know, they may not think to come to us for a hot cold pack, but we have them.
Right. And organizations like ours, and I know the Area Agency on Aging, we're going to get to interview them tomorrow. But they actually do a lot of work with trying to get people out of the nursing home. In the ADA, there is a clause in there, and it was in Georgia that there was a lawsuit, the Olmstead decision. Basically, 2 ladies fought to be able to get out, and that money that pays for their institutionalization to follow them.
I didn't know that.
At least funding to follow them in order to get out in the community. And,
wow.
and eventually they were able to get out. And that's what the whole Money Follows the Person program is about. And it's statewide, it's actually nationwide. And so it's about us being in the most integrated setting as individuals with disabilities. And so when we provide that kind of public care, there's got to be an option. There's got to be a community option. That's kind of what it's about. So that's why you've been hearing us and we've been knocking on your door.
It's a great program.
Yeah.
I've seen some real success stories out of it. Some very surprising ones too.
And we're going to focus a lot today on bathroom things, and some of our other extra videos that we're going to share either during this broadcast or afterwards has to do with bathrooms. And bathrooms is sometimes the issue that will basically thrust you into an institution or nursing home or some kind of dire situation.
The most unsafe room of the house.
Yeah, very much so. But we want to look at a lot of little things. So I don't know we don't have a plan.
Okay.
But you have this huge experience. I want you to just show us kind of what's here and what you got.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds great. All right. So if we're going to bathroom products, the first thing most people think of is a bath bench, bath stool, something to sit down on. And you'll see up top here, there's a variety of those products. Now, that's not necessarily your safest product in my mind, because you still have to step over the tub into the bathtub and then sit down. And it's that step where people have their mishap. And so
Yeah, just do this and you're like already.
You're moving from a dry floor, sometimes wet floor, to a wet surface, and you can easily slip down.
Yeah.
And years ago, I met a lady who had literally broke her neck that way.
Oh.
It was very, very sad. It was very enlightening on just how quick things can happen and change in your life. That being said, a tub transfer bench that sits half in the tub and half out of the tub, and I'll be glad to go get one. It's in the stock room because it just takes up a little room. You can sit down on the outside of the tub and then slide over and have a handheld shower.
We actually have one of our videos, Edwin. I don't know if you've met Edwin before.
Yes.
But he demonstrates one of them going back and forth, so we might show him real soon.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, the sliding ones are really nice that, you know, if they need it to move like that. But that is so much safer. And then use a handheld shower, and you can adjust those up and down so that the water's not just hitting you from way up here. And makes a big difference.
You have some of those here.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Can we take a look?
Yes, absolutely.
Let's take this.
I would just bring them back over here.
Oh, you sure? We don't mind? Oh, that's probably good. Yeah, let's keep it all over here. Confidentiality. So. I'm hanging out here, just waiting on Wendy. But I know the little corner. I've been in this little corner of Chichester's, and there's some great pieces of equipment that are over there. But she's going to show us a couple of these. So.
All right, so
and grab bars are over there too. Yeah.
This is a handheld shower. Of course, it's got a hose. It's got a very long hose. It's an 84-inch hose. And when I use one myself because it's a lot easier for myself, but it's also easy to wash my dogs with. But it's got an on-off valve. A lot of the ones that you find at some of the other retailers, it's still a handheld device, but it don't have an on-off switch.
Is that one shut completely off? That's unusual to find. And
I know.
Because I was out of town and needed it. And
so when you lay it down, it's over here.
Or just dripping.
Just dripping,
And I was trying to get one to stop a drip. And so.
Right, yeah, this one will cut off. And so it's really nice. It's really easy to mount. No tools usually required. If anything, just a small wrench. You don't need any real tools. And it'll hold right up there. And then you can get a suction mount that'll change the height of wherever you want the shower to be. If you're sitting down and you don't want the water hitting you above your head, makes it a lot nicer.
Yeah,
so
that's fantastic.
One of our newest products that I like is made by Bemis. If anybody has ever had a toilet seat that they wanted to come down slowly instead of just bang, Bemis makes those.
Is it a soft landing kind of thing, or it's just
well,
higher?
This one's so much easier to clean. It's got 1,000-pound weight capacity. Usually with a raised toilet seat, if you remove one arm because a person needs to side transfer, it doesn't make it stable. But Bemis, you can literally take one arm off for the person that needs to side transfer, and it's still totally safe. But it's got like 1,000-pound weight capacity.
Oh, wow. Do you have extra ones of these?
Oh, yes.
Oh, we're keeping this.
And it's so much easier to install.
Okay.
But Bemis is a very reputable company. You'll find them in Lowe's and Home Depot.
Oh, really? Okay.
And we've got a display right over here that we can take a look at, and I'll show you kind of some of the differences between theirs and the standard ones you see on the market. So.
All right. What else you got?
See that now you're going to dive down a deep hole.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Let's just take a little break and let's watch one of the videos, and we'll get set up for the next. Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us. Welcome to another Tools for Independence Assistive Technology demonstration on the Disability Connection community. We are so glad you joined us, and I want to introduce you to someone. You may have met her many times before, the infamous and famous Victoria.
Wow. Well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, this is one of many, and we're going to do this a lot, and just very excited. Now, what you have in your hands doesn't look fancy, doesn't look like anything, much of anything, but it's a crucial device. And if I'm not mistaken, you use this for your own personal needs. Is that right?
I use it every day. It's great.
Very cool, cool. I tell you what, I'm going to hand you over and make you do this demonstration, because people don't want to hear from me so much, and we want to hear from you, because this is personal to you and it means a lot to you. So take it away, Victoria.
Well, thank you. So yeah, today I have the Moen dual hand grip. It is for the bathroom, like you said, and it's for the tub. Bet you couldn't have guessed that, could you? Basically how it works is it's a grip, and it grips onto the outer side of the tub. And I love this, and for so many reasons. Typically, I'll kind of give you a background of how I go in. I do have a prosthetic leg, and so when I shower, I have to take it off to go in the tub. But I don't feel safe without this. One of the reasons would be because you know how the side of the tub is really slippery, and I do not feel comfortable just stepping over or even putting one of my knee on it to slide over to get into it. And keep in mind, I do also use a shower bench in the shower, in the tub as well, but I still need a way to get in. This is what gets me in. So basically how it works is you have two mechanisms that kind of come open. You have this that slides up and out. Okay, so I don't know if you heard that, but it just kind of goes out, and then you have this that you also flip open. And from here, this part is what grips onto the tub. So you would slide it over. Keep in mind, both of these things have to be undone. And then once it's in, you slide it in, close it, and then you would close this. This part's a little more difficult to do, and I'm doing it freestyle without anything in the background. You may hear a snap, just like that. It grips it, for sure. And why I love it is because it doesn't move. At least on me, it has not moved. It doesn't slip, it doesn't do anything. And keep in mind, I do not put my entire weight on this. So I don't know that I would recommend it if you are going to be 100% relying on this to get in. This is kind of a stabilizer for me, and I kind of just use this to stabilize and balance me to get in the tub. So it's more of a gripping to get you in. The grab bars that most common are the ones that you may see that's already in the tub on the other side.
Gotcha. Yeah, what I'm thinking of is the grab bars are secured to the actual the studs of the building, and they have to be screwed in there really, really well so that it would actually pull your weight as you get up. So this you do not want to pull up, right?
No, I do not recommend using your full weight bearing on this.
Okay.
That's actually right. That's actually why you mentioned a good point. Why I love this so much is because it doesn't attach to the wall. It's not there. You don't make holes in with this. You just it's a suction based, and there's no damage or anything to the tub. Doesn't make dents. And so that's actually why I do love this. I can bring this with me to, a condo if I'm staying for 2 weeks at, or a hotel room that is not ADA compliant.
Yeah, that makes sense. So you've been using this how many years in your life?
Oh man, I've had this for a long time, probably a good 10 years.
Cool. Very, very cool. So that's extremely important to Victoria, and we like the model of peer support. So she has shared how this piece of technology supports her, and it fits her particular situation. So when you're working with devices like this, it may or may not work for you.
Right.
And if you have experience with this particular one, we would love to hear your comments and love for you to share with us what you struggled with or what was very successful for you. And maybe even making recommendations below, and we can maybe do a future demonstration of that. But Victoria, this has been great. I am very excited about getting to share this because sometimes people struggle with even finding what works.
Yeah.
So this will be in our community. We might even share it around, Facebook, YouTube. Who knows? What it's going to be everywhere. But I really appreciate this demonstration.
Of course.
It's a personal review. We can't say whether it works great or not for somebody else or for anybody else. So any last words there?
Yeah, I wanted to mention the pricing of this.
Yes.
It is around, I think I saw $57.65 on Amazon right now. It is subject to change, of course, but if you type in Moen grip, I think it's grip, hand bar, something, Moen dual hand grip for the tub. If you type that into Amazon, you should see it. It's the first thing that pops up, and it is about 19 inches high, 17 inches of width, possibly over 17 inches, but it works great.
Okay.
I love it.
And it looks like it works on pretty traditional tubs. I've seen some tubs that have a little bit wider or an angle at it, which would not work real well in that situation, but it works well for you and it might work well for a lot of other people. Yeah. Victoria, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me.
All right, we appreciate it. Thank y'all for joining us, and stay tuned for more AT demonstrations coming soon. Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you, Victoria, for doing such a cool job on that piece of technology that you actually use personally. And next time, let's hear from you with some other things that you don't use. That'll be kind of cool and challenging for you guys to learn. But welcome back. We're here with Wendy Williams, and we're talking about bathroom accessibility and maybe some other goodies. But she mentioned this Bemis Independence just a minute ago. Tell me more about it, and now that we see it.
Okay, so Bemis has been in the bathroom fixture industry for some time. You see them in Lowe's and Home Depot. They make some of the best quality products that you'll find in that arena. Well, they decided to get into the home care market, and they provided us with a display of their products, and clearly you can tell that it's more aesthetically pleasing than a plastic raised toilet seat that sits on the top and just bolts down simply by tightening this bolt here.
I don't think everybody's had success with that.
Everybody has not had success, and if you need side transfer, if this is only tightened, this is not going to be stable for anybody that has to transfer weight. Whereas the Bemis product is bolted onto the back of the toilet, and you can't over tighten it. One of the instructions that they use when the bolt breaks off,
yeah,
you stop.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Exactly.
I've replaced a lot of toilets.
That's right. Because you don't want to crack the porcelain.
That's right.
So, but if you need side transfer, you can remove one of these arms if you're in a wheelchair and need to do that transfer also. And clearly it's easier to clean, more stable, and it'll hold up to 1,000 pounds.
1,000 pounds.
1,000 pounds.
Wow, okay. That's
Great product. So.
Yeah. The Bemis Independence.
Sure, yeah.
All
and of course, along with Bemis, you've got Moen products. And this is meant to be mounted onto your wall, and it's on a hinge. So if you need that additional stability beside the toilet or somewhere else in your home, you've got that. These are great products. What I like about Moen's bath products is, first, they're aesthetically pleasing, so you can get different colors, bronzes, blacks, and they don't just look like your institutional bath bar. But they have a product called a peeled finish, and if you'll touch that, Michael.
Yeah, we always
So when it's
recommend
wet,
these.
it don't
grips.
slip on your hands, whereas one with a non-peeled finish is very slick.
So if you're trying to balance, and if it was slick, I mean, you could easily slip.
That's exactly
this
right.
This actually provides a little bit more resistance.
Right. So I really like Moen's products on that. You can even get additional mounts with mowing. They call it their secure mount that'll hold 600 pounds of weight.
How does that so it's an anchor?
It's an anchor.
Okay. Fantastic.
So for that person that truly needs a bath bar that they're holding on to, because most bath bars, if you don't have them into the studs of the wall, then it'll easily pull out of the wall when you put any weight on it. So.
All right, what else do you have in this little area?
Well, of course, you know, we still have your regular traditional raised toilet seats, both with and without arms. If you want it to still use the lid of your toilet, we have them that do that also.
And these are, fair, you know, a little bit more mobile, be easier to travel with.
They're easy to travel with, easy to install.
Yeah, okay.
Not for everybody. If you've got a weight capacity issue or side transfer issue, it's not where I would recommend it. Okay. But if they can evenly distribute their weight, it's a great product.
Fantastic. All right, guys, we're going to keep showing you more, but let's go to another video of a demonstration, and we'll be right back. Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining us. This is another TFI.TV segment, a Tools for Independence television presentation, and we're doing another assistive technology demonstration. These are segments to help us learn a little bit about different assistive technology that will help us in our daily lives. And I've got somebody very incredible I want to bring on the screen. And everybody, welcome Josephine.
Hello, thank you for
Hey,
having
Josephine,
me.
thank you for being with us. Just wanted to check with you and see what in the world are we presenting today?
I will be presenting the electric spin scrubber, an assistive technology tool for the bathroom.
Fantastic. I am not going to hold us up any longer, and I'm going to let you take it away. I might interject a little bit here and there. But hey, people, if you've got questions for Josephine or myself, make sure you make comments down below, and we'll try to answer it as quickly as we can. Let us know, too, if you've used this device before, or you'd like to, or you used it and it was horrible. We'd like to know. So again, this is going to be a great tool to be able to share for folks who are looking for something like this to help them in their everyday life. Okay, Josephine, we're going to shoot it over to you, and here we go, and you're on.
Hello, yes. Today I will be presenting on the electric spin scrubber, which I believe will be a very useful tool for the bathroom. So let's get started. Electric spin scrubber. What is it? What is it used for? So this is actually used for cleaning the bathroom. It can also be used for cleaning other areas of your house, but it's specifically intended for bathroom cleaning. It is basically a electricized pole with a fancy little button on it, with interchangeable heads with different bristle kind of brushes. They come in a flat brush, a pointed brush, or a dome brush. Depending on the brand, it might have different attachments, but the head is rotating, so it makes the cleaning part of the bathroom easier and faster. Different brands have made their own version of the electric spin scrubber. I recommend you always do your research when looking at the different brands. I was looking through them on Amazon. It's currently retailing at about $49.99, but different sellers might have it listed at different prices. Again, always look through the details and specs to see which one might fit you better and work better for you. So let's continue. Electric spin scrubber, how is it used? So it comes with the hard flat brush. The flat brush is good for maybe tiles. The pointed brush is probably better for grout, and the dome could be good for the toilet and or just faucet areas of the bathroom. It is also advertised as lightweight, being as light as 2 cans of Coke that even a child can hold it. It is, for this particular model, it was advertised at about 24 inches long. They tend to come with an extender pole that can get it up to 47 inches. Again, this particular model was 47 inches. They may vary by manufacturer and be a bit longer or shorter. And it does turn on at the simple push of a button. How is it accessible? I believe that the spin scrubber will be a good option for those with physical disabilities, as the extender will be able to reach further without putting too much strain on your bodies, whether it be arthritis, cerebral palsy, carpal tunnel, or other physical disabilities. Also, if you are in a wheelchair, the extended arm can reach up to places that might usually be difficult for you to reach yourself, which would make cleaning the bathroom an easier chore and help you live a bit more independently in your own household. The automatic spin scrubber also makes bathroom cleaning easier, as it lessens the time it would usually take to clean the bathroom. Other specs and details. So the spin scrubber is rechargeable. It does not need to be connected to a cord while in use. It's waterproof, which makes it perfect for cleaning the restroom. Again, it is lightweight, being usually advertised for this specific model as light as 2 cans of Coke. It has the fast charging power of 4 hours. Other manufactured products may vary. The spin scrubber is created with a powerful internal motor. It's rechargeable, which means you don't need the cord plugged into the wall while cleaning, which makes it easier to reach higher and lower places without having to worry about getting tangled in with the cord. It's waterproof. This particular model has a fast charge of 4 hours, which has a running time of 60 minutes, but it's usually advertised as being able to clean the bathroom in as quickly as 15 minutes. Different manufacturers or sellers on Amazon might include different accessories with this model, such as this particular one comes with a hook for easy put away. Other ones might have extra head attachments, and of course it might have different attachments and whether you can rotate the angle of the head. Always check the details and specs to find the best model for you. So now I have a video based on the Hurricane Spin Scrubber. This particular model seemed to be a good fit to demo. Not all of them may run the same as this one because this particular brand is by JML, but maybe this one will be good for you.
Cleaning the bath is a back-breaking chore, and you can scrub your tiles, but they always need more. There has to be a better way. Introducing the all-new Hurricane Spin Scrubber from JML. The new cordless and rechargeable power scrub brush that cleans faster and easier. Even those dirty old tiles are no match for the Spin Scrubber. Blasting right through the grime, sparkly and clean every time. It makes quick work of calcium, soap and hard water stains clear and clean in seconds. The secret is the rotating brush, spinning at over 300 RPM. The incredible torque can bust through any caked-on crud with ease. So forget harsh chemicals. Restore the shine and luster of any surface in a flash. And you'll never need batteries because it's completely rechargeable. Cleaning doesn't have to take all day. There has to be an easier way. The Hurricane Spin Scrubber is so light and easy to use. No extra muscle needed. Spin Scrubber does all the work for you. Forget harsh chemicals. Toss those smelly wash rags and useless flattened scrub brushes. Forget bending and straining to clean the bath because you'll get this extension pole. Now you can easily reach down into the bath to power away stains, or into the shower to clean moldy grout and tiles. Even clean those areas you couldn't normally reach. The Hurricane Spin Scrubber comes with a soft flex cone brush that fits perfectly into corners. There's no easier way to get taps sparkling clean. Use it to blast away the burnt mess on cooktops. Even get into tiny crevices on the fridge door, or best of all, those hard-to-reach shower door rails. You'll also get the flat brush, perfect to use around rusty sink drains, or to bust through dirt on the shower floor. And there's no better way to power through the oven door grime, so it wipes off in no time. All 3 brushes fit easily into this handy storage bag. Make your cleaning quicker and easier with the Hurricane Spin Scrubber from JML. Take yours to the checkout now.
So I hope that video was very informative and showed you a bit more about what the spin scrubber can do and how to use it. Let's move on. I particularly chose this item because as a person with ADHD, doing chores around the house is already difficult. I actually have experience using this item, and whenever I used it, it was very helpful and just making it a lot less of a chore, putting a lot less strain on my body, and just getting the job done in a quick manner. It reached the places that I was getting a hard time reaching. It cleaned better than I was cleaning on my own, and it just made me feel a lot more independent in what I was doing around the house. I highly recommend this item for people who just want to be a bit more independent in their everyday lives, whether you clean the bathroom once a day, once a week, every 2 weeks, or a month. The choice is up to you. But I do feel that if you want something that can just help you around the house and make one chore at least a little bit easier, it is worth a try. So I hope that this presentation gave you some useful information, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
It was really good, Josephine. Thank you. And I am excited. I may have to get it myself as I'm getting older. I don't know if you see the grays, but they're there. But yeah, it would be very helpful, and I can imagine anybody from their wheelchair or different places could certainly use it. And I'm sure you're going to buy one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I probably will too at some point. But anyway, again, folks, if you enjoyed this presentation, please make some comments below. But also, if you've used it, share your experiences with it, because I haven't experienced it directly, but we wanted to demonstrate it as an idea to actually give individuals more independence with their own cleaning. And sometimes that can save a lot of money on attendant care, or might be that somebody who would usually do that for you can do more other things. So the more you can do for yourself, I'm sure it's kind of empowering in that way. So Josephine, excellent job. Appreciate it. Any last words?
The link's down below.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you so much. And we will have more of these, and we're excited to do them and present them to you. And again, Tools for Independence, www.tfi.tv. There are more assistive technology demonstrations to come, so keep coming back and tune in and again engage and have some comments. We appreciate you being here, and thanks for joining us, y'all. Take care. We'll see you very soon. Bye.
It's because she has a camera right there.
Here we go. Welcome back, y'all. Thank you, Josephine, for that really cool demonstration. It was in-depth, and man, that's a cool product. So anyway, you already heard from me. We're back here with Wendy Williams, and we're looking at bathroom products and different things, but she's got so many things here. We got diverted. A little ADHD and ADD here just happened. She had a question, and it had to do with seating on chairs and actually being able to see in the car, I believe. And she is vertically blessed, and but Wendy's going to show her this little
The cushion.
The cushion.
That's what it's called, the
Yeah,
cushions. And it is a coccyx cushion or a tailbone cushion, but it will position you so that if you do have tailbone issues, you can take this little piece out here to relieve the tailbone pressure at the coccyx area. You can use it in your car. I like that, it fits in a car seat very well. And for our friend here who has a little trouble seeing the total hood of her car and
Give it a
has
shot.
We're supposed to see the total hood?
You should be able to see the front end of the nose of the car.
Well, my car tires don't look great, so don't check.
My ex-husband told me
And
I
then,
was not
then
mature
take the
enough.
other out and now look at
Try it that
look
way.
at the expression on her face. It's better. It actually does relieve a lot of pressure from sitting down. So
It makes a big difference.
if you're sitting down on your computer and working on that, or if you're and we've used it personally when there's a little bit of pressure sore happening and you need an absolute absence of any type of pressure there.
Right.
It's actually very helpful with that.
Even I find older Americans that sit in the same chair all day long watching their favorite TV shows.
Yeah.
It's a good product because if they've done gotten thinner, that bone knee protrusion is a lot greater, and it will help relieve that pressure there. And it's got a handle on it. You can take it with you to the football game or the baseball game to go see the grandchildren.
There you go.
And makes a big difference. So I'm going to give her this one, and so she'll give you some feedback in the next week or two,
Oh,
hopefully,
that sounds
on it.
good. Sounds like another demonstration coming up from
Oh,
Josephine.
yeah.
All right. Very good. Well, let's play one more video. Oh, not one more, but another one. And we'll be right back. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much. We are here at the Disability Connection, and we've got another segment for TFI, Tools for Independence TV, and we want to welcome you to this demonstration. It's an Assistive Technology demonstration, and I've got somebody very incredible here to be with us. Jason, hey, how are you? I'm glad you're here with us, and introduce yourself real quick.
Hi, I'm Jason. I work here at Disability Connections as an independent living coordinator.
All right, fantastic. And you have a product here to show us, and it's not that we're selling this product. We want to do a demonstration for you because not every piece of technology works for everybody. So I think you have something in regards to tub transfer.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going to talk about the swivel tub transfer bench today, just to showcase what it kind of does and how it works.
All right, very cool. I'm going to turn it over to you and let you present that and demonstrate that. And I think you have a video at the end I'm excited to see. So here we go. Take it away.
All right. So the first thing I want to talk about is a little bit about the different types of tub transfer benches and maybe why the swivel is advantageous to have. So the first kind of tub transfer bench is just the standard tub transfer bench. It's essentially a bench that you can use to slide yourself over if you have like most of your mobility, but just need a little bit of help. There's a sliding transfer bench that doesn't have the swivel attachment on it, which I think is very helpful. And then there's one that another one of my coworkers, Edwin, may be speaking about later, the tub-mounted transfer bench. But I want to talk about the swivel transfer bench because I really like the swivel on the seat because it gives you an extra ease as far as transferring onto the bench itself, and you don't have to slide yourself over, so there's no risk of skin burn on transferring over. So the cost of this tub transfer bench runs you about $300, and that does sound like a lot, but it's a one-time purchase ideally. These things are not meant to be replaced, not meant to be bought more than once really. And even though that still sounds like a lot of the alternatives for this are like walk-in showers, which are way more expensive than this thing. So I think this is a really good price for what's essentially a one-time purchase. And so let me talk about some of the features. So the big feature on the transfer bench is the swivel seat itself. It makes it really easy for you to have an access point to get onto the bench. So you're not coming in at an angle, which is really difficult for some people, especially if you're in like a wheelchair. You don't have the luxury of going in from that angle. There's a seat belt on top of it and some rubber grips for safety, so you're not really likely to fall off. It's made of rust-proof medical-grade aluminum, so this thing is not going to need to be replaced. It's not going to rust. It's not going to break. Medical grade is really nice metal. It has a very space-saving design. It's meant to be really compact, and so it's able to fit in a whole bunch of different types of bathrooms. And you can adjust the leg height as needed if you have like a taller bathroom or a smaller bathtub, for instance. And it's got a nice, vibrant, waterproof blue cushion. So you not have to worry about spills or cleanup issues at all. And who does this benefit? So this kind of transfer bench is really good for people with mobility issues, people who are in wheelchairs, but not necessarily don't have any mobility in their legs. It's also very good for people with limited cognitive abilities. Some people get lost or lose their sense of direction in a bathroom or in a bathtub, and this helps to give you like a anchor point in your bathtub to help take a bath more effectively. And it also is useful for people who are hard of seeing or hard of hearing, just so that you have an easier time getting in and out of the bathroom. I chose this device specifically because I'm the home modification coordinator here at Disability Connections. So I get a lot of questions about walk-in showers or needing walk-in showers, and a lot of people don't know alternatives like these exist. That are much more affordable, much more accessible for some people. So I really want to get this information out there so that people understand that things do exist. And I really like the swivel on the bench. I think it's having that extra access point makes it much more accessible for a lot of different types of people. And lastly, I just would like to show you guys a little bit of a video, kind of showcasing what the device looks like, how it works, and if you think this is the best way to determine if it's right for you.
Platinum Health invites you to enjoy bathing again with the Carousel Padded Sliding Transfer Bench with swivel seat. For individuals with mobility and/or cognitive challenges, safely accessing the tub or shower can be a daunting and often dangerous process. The Carousel was designed by a team of dedicated healthcare professionals to help bring comfort, safety, dignity, and pleasure back to bathing. Imagine enjoying your bath or shower again without the fear of slipping or falling. The Carousel's space-saving design allows it to easily integrate with most tubs and showers. The adjustable height legs mean the seat height can be perfectly customized to the needs of the user. It is completely reversible and will work for both right side and left side access. The simple, tool-less assembly means the Carousel can be completely set up in less than 5 minutes. Once installed, operating the Carousel is simple and intuitive. To transfer into a tub or shower, simply rotate the seat so that it is facing into the room and sit normally. For easier transfers, the pivoting armrests can be raised, then locked back into place. The padded armrests also provide a solid leverage point to assist users to and from the seated position. They also prevent users from sliding off to the side. An integrated safety belt prevents users from sliding forward. The padded seat base and backrest provide users with a warm, soft surface for long-term seated comfort, eliminating the need for bathing to be rushed. Once seated, the chair can be effortlessly rotated and slid into position for bathing. Once bathing is complete, reversing the process allows bathers to exit the Carousel with their feet firmly positioned on a safe, dry surface. The rugged, stable medical-grade aluminum chassis will never rust, and the commercial-grade polyurethane foam padding will never absorb water. All surfaces are easy to clean and disinfect. In order to integrate with extra high or extra wide tubs, optional vertical and horizontal extension kits are available. For bathtub installations, we recommend incorporating the split shower curtain option to help keep water off the bathroom floor. The Carousel is available in 2 colors. One option is our signature high view blue color that helps visually and cognitively impaired users more easily distinguish the chair from its surroundings to help prevent slips, trips, and falls. The other color option is Moon Shadow Gray, a more traditional color. The maximum weight capacity is 330 pounds. Many Carousel users have indicated that the installation of the device has helped prevent them or a loved one from having to move out of their home and into a skilled nursing or assisted living facility. Others have saved thousands of dollars by investing in a Carousel instead of remodeling their bathroom or buying a walk-in tub. Imagine enjoying your bath or shower again without the fear of slipping or falling. The Carousel is the perfect companion for anyone who wants a safe, comfortable, dignified, and easy-to-use bath transfer solution.
I think this device is a very useful device for a lot of people. I think it's a great alternative to walk-in showers, and I think it's something that people should seriously look into getting, or if they feel like they need help getting into their bathtub, but they want to continue using their bathroom. So if you think this device is right for you, please let us know.
Fantastic. A great job. Thank you so much for sharing that. And if anybody has any comments about that particular device, whether it worked or whether it didn't work, or that you're interested in it, feel free to contact us. But definitely interact on the comments down below, and we'll certainly try to get back to you on that. Yes, funding is not always available for these type of devices, but again, it is a good investment if it is something that works for you, it will last a long time. It is a really high quality product. So, Jason, thank you so much. Appreciate you putting that together, and we want to thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Hey, thank you, Jason, for that informative and detailed demonstration on a shower bench. And I'm here again with Wendy Williams and Chichesters. And I have a recliner at home, I'll confess. And it's by a Lazy type brand. I've learned some things today, and I just felt compelled to show this because I do know of individuals and that spend a lot of time in the recliner chair, and some people actually use it for their bed. And you've made me feel better about the fact that that's okay. There are some good options here that will actually help with that.
Sure.
And by the way, the furniture stores sell this kind of product, but until you hear this, you will not, especially in regards to disability, buy one of these products. Unless you came here. And for instance, this one is what for?
This is the Golden. We are considered a flagship dealer with Golden, so that means that we have at least 24 lift chairs in stock at all times. They're not all in our main showroom. We have a separate building next door that we have more in a separate showroom. What we're going to talk about today is infinite position chairs, but before I talk about an infinite position chair, I'm going to tell you the difference between that and a 3-position chair. A 3-position chair is a lift chair that generally has 2 buttons, an up and a down button, which means that it will recline, it will sit, and it will lift. So it does 3 things. An infinite position chair, if you notice, has got a lot more buttons, but that does not necessarily mean that it's more complicated. So you notice that you have a 0 gravity button, a TV button, which does not control the remote, a sit button, a sleep button, and then we're going to talk about some chairs that's got a few other features than that.
You got some customers, yeah. You can come on in if you don't mind being on camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So this chair is a tall chair. It's made for somebody that's over 6 foot to 6'5", so it's going to be a little big for Michael. So we're going to take him down to a chair that fits him more appropriately once these people find what they're looking for, and we'll be able to get back to it. But if you see the second chair that we have, this is called a cloud chair. So it's still infinite position. You still have your sleep positions, your 0 gravity positions, but it is covered with a product called Brisa. So it doesn't get hot, doesn't get cold. It can be cleaned with Clorox wipes. It won't peel, it won't fade, and it's got a lifetime warranty on the fabric against those things.
Wow. Tell me, before we get a look at the other chairs, how do people finance this kind of thing?
We use Care Credit financing if they need financing.
Okay.
We will file a claim on your behalf to some long-term care policies will reimburse entirely for it. That's long-term care. Medicare has coverage only for the motor mechanism, so you might get $150 back from Medicare if you're approved for the claim.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, but if you do have a prescription, it does save you the sales tax.
What about private insurances or
private insurance? Still about $150 if they approve
Medicaid
the claim.
about the same, or is that
Medicaid only people who just have Medicaid don't have any coverage.
okay? Is in any circumstances if somebody did not have a bed and couldn't use a hospital bed, has it ever been justified?
Never been justified.
Wow.
Because a hospital bed, Medicare wants to know that the patient is essentially bedridden.
Okay.
A lift chair, they want to know that the patient can walk once standing, but is completely incapable of getting out of any chair within their home.
I gotcha. Well, with all that financial stuff aside, we've got to try this other one over
Oh
here.
yeah.
It's
So
this one, right?
this one here, Michael, and since you've already been given one test run,
Okay.
I think his favorite position is ZG,
All right, I'm doing ZG, 0 gravity.
0 gravity. This was developed by the people at NASA to reduce the amount of force that they had when they were going up in space because of the number of G's on their body.
Oh wow.
And so it puts you in that position that takes the pressure off your joints.
Yeah. So if your legs swell, this is huge.
This has got an additional feature called Twilight. So you see that arrow button that goes up and down?
Yeah.
Use the up arrow button.
Oh, maybe I'm
press
already.
and hold it.
Press and hold. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, okay.
And you'll notice it's taking and putting him even further up. And he can see it better from that position over there.
Okay. It's a good thing I'm not congested. All right, it's good. But let me tell you what since when doing this, the blood has basically rushed away from my feet. And so this is a good
If you've
therapy.
got swelling, vascular
Yeah.
problems, even people with back and neck problems, it takes that pressure off your lower back.
Mm-hmm.
You'll notice that. This one does have a power head support, a power lumbar support.
There we go.
Yep, there you go.
All right, I gotta watch TV a little bit.
Now, you guys might have been curious about the TV button.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna press the TV button. Here we go. And there we go.
The TV button does not control the remote, but it does put you so that your legs can still be up and you can watch TV.
Nice.
Whereas a 3-position chair, you remember me telling you about a 3-position chair? If you're reclining, you're reclining. You can't be in this position that he is in now in a 3-position chair.
I have a problem. I don't want to get up.
That is the problem.
That is a problem. Let me tell you.
We had one of Renee's customers come to us later, and he says, there's only one problem I found with that chair. He says, I'm missing my favorite TV shows because I'm falling asleep.
I believe that.
Now, you didn't try the sleep position.
Oh, let's do that.
You
'cause
know,
I
you
would
were
like to
talking
see
about
that.
sleeping in the chair.
Yeah, I did.
You hadn't even tried that.
All right, what do I need
You
to
see
hit?
the sleep button?
What's that? Which button is that? Is that
Isn't there a sleep button on that one? Try Rejuve.
rejuve? I need some more rejuvenation.
Now, again, if you don't like the pre-programmed position, you can reprogram that button to your favorite position. So that takes you to that twilight position automatically.
Nice. Yeah,
The one next to you has got the sleep button.
I gotcha. Let's try that real quick because this is cool. I've got to do this. All right.
Now, you got to describe from the fabric because
Oh,
it's kind of
soft.
hard to describe to anybody.
My body's not warming up. You know when you.
It's
sit in
breathable.
yeah, it's really good.
And I'm proud of you. You're using the one feature that everybody says they need that I have to remind them they're here
Oh
for.
yeah, in order to get up.
That's right. And you can stop it at any point in time you want.
Okay. So this one has a sleep feature. All right, let's try that. This is a little bit smaller chair, but you can get them in
I
larger.
think it's the same size,
Is
actually.
it the same size?
It might be a small medium. I'll have to look.
Yeah, I think it's a little, not as wide, but. Y'all,
You know,
I'm
you're
so sorry. I
right.
hope you're not bored, but I am enjoying myself, and this feels so good.
Yeah, they do come in different sizes.
So I might disappear here. Here we go.
If you're a long-legged gentleman, footrest extensions can be added to the end of the
Really?
chairs, too.
Because I'm thinking about somebody. Nice.
Ain't that sweet?
Yeah.
Which do you like best, though? You like this?
I like this one better. I sure do.
They might look alike, but they don't act alike.
Well, if you look at it this way, and if you're in a situation where you cannot use a bed regularly, and there are some people, I know some people who
Respiratory problems that need to have their head elevated.
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons that you may not be able to use the bed effectively.
Shoulder surgery.
Yeah, so many things. It is pricey.
Can be.
Yeah, but it's like when you look at the chair, a lot of different things and different prices of actual beds. It's somewhat comparable.
But you're talking about a piece of equipment that's got a lifetime warranty on the scissor mechanism, a lifetime warranty on the frame, a 7-year electrical prorated warranty,
Wow.
serviced by a local company.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought all that up because that does make a difference. I tell you what, let's play one more video. I think we have one more. And then we'll come back and we'll close up with another little segment with Wendy. And we appreciate y'all joining on
Thank you so
live.
much.
And we'll see you in a moment.
Hi everyone, and welcome to another demonstration for Assistive Technology. My name is Victoria, and today I have an awesome guest with us today. Today we have Miss Opal. Opal, say hey.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, so thank you so much for joining us today. Tell us what you are demonstrating today, if you don't mind.
Well, First, I'm actually completely blind, so I'm doing this just by feel. So basically, what this is a portable shampoo sink. You can pour water in. I don't know if you can see how deep it is. It's pretty deep. You can pour water in and fill it up, and you can shampoo. And on the side, you could probably have 2 buckets with fresh water. Well, one to probably dispose of the water when you're done. And this is what this looks like. There's a little latch in here that you could open up. The water goes out, and then you could pour in the new water. And in order to, you can see it's already inflated. You can deflate it. There's a connection that comes with it. There's another little spot over here that you connect it to it, and then you would deflate it, or this actually, if you could hear that, it adds air to it.
That's super cool.
Yeah, so this device is actually used for people who are elderly or somebody who is having challenges to go into the bathroom.
That's actually really clever and really smart for people who aren't able to get up from the bed, like you said. The idea about the bucket I thought was genius, actually, especially for because I'm the type of person that would forget. I have the water in there, and then it's like, oh no, how do I dispose of the water? So the bucket and the water and the tube thing is very clever and smart to have. Okay, where can I find something like this?
This could be purchased on Amazon.
Okay.
Between $20 and $25. You could probably get it discounted depending on when you go on.
Wow, that's pretty affordable, actually.
Yeah,
That's
I
really
think
nice.
it's pretty for this device, and it feels pretty sturdy. And as I said, it could be deflated, so you don't have to have this big thing all around. You could get it deflated and put it on the side when you need it. You just put air in.
That's pretty cool. That's really cool. Oh, pal, thank you so much for joining us today and
Thank you
showing
for
us
having
this
me.
device. Just one more question. Why did you decide to do this device today?
I thought about one of my friends that is in a nursing home. She's actually a year older than myself. She's fairly young. And she always thought about, how do I wash my hair? She's in the nursing home. She still wants to feel comfortable, and there's no way to get to the bathroom. This was something presented to me, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is something that will be helpful for her. So she's currently in a nursing home, and that's even worse because, you don't even have your own room.
Yeah,
She's sharing a room with someone, so.
Wow. Yeah. Well, this is a perfect assistive technology device for her.
Yeah, I think this was actually, I haven't really told her exactly how to purchase it, but I definitely feel that she would be appreciative because she's always talking about doing her hair.
Yeah.
And this will definitely help her out because she's unable to walk, so she
Okay.
can't get out of bed. So this is.
Well, this is perfect then.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we definitely want to see what you think of this device as well. So if you would, comment down below and let us know, did it work for you or did it not work for you? It may work for some, it may not work for other people, but we definitely want to know what you think as well. Opal, thank you again so much for joining us, and y'all stay tuned for the next demonstration that we will have. Y'all have a good one. Bye.
Bye.
Ready? Hey guys, welcome back. We got one more segment with Wendy Williams here at Chichester's, and again, thank you guys for being a part of DisabilityConnections.tv. The Disability Connection is the name of our community, and we're gonna have to come back because we saw a lot, but there's so much more to see here, and we have a lot to really share, and there's personal reasons at Disability Connections we want to learn more about the technology, as well as we want to educate you all about the options, the opportunities for them, as well as for some of our programs. That we show some things that may not be affordable, but you never know. Talk to Wendy about financing and work out some issues. It really just depends on what you need, and sometimes what you need does cost a little bit, but there's a lot of wonderful options. But stay connected with it. Wendy, I cannot thank you enough.
Cannot thank you guys enough
For being part of this and letting us just.
Y'all have supported us well through the years and provided us with great information.
Yeah.
We love to see what y'all are doing with the online community.
Oh yeah, we appreciate that, and we have a little bit of a demonstration at Disability Connections at 3695 Broadway. Some things for you to see, but not to this level at all. But some things are changing, some things are new, some things are updated. And when it comes to that personal home care technology, I can give you some ideas. Wendy can give you ideas, strategies, training, product information, choices, much more so than we ever could.
Well, thank you for
And
that.
so definitely reach out to them. And where are you located?
We are at 1042 Gray Highway behind Dunkin' Donuts on Gray Highway
All right.
in Macon.
All right, very good. Before y'all go, we have one more segment, and I think it's a very valuable, important segment, and it's by Edwin. He's going to share you a little bit more detailed information about the shower benches. And one thing that may have been mentioned earlier is a tub transfer slide. And so take it away, Edwin. And when that video's done, we're done with the broadcast. And we want to thank y'all for joining us. Appreciate you being here at DisabilityConnections.tv on the Disability Connection. Take care, y'all. Bye,
Thank
y'all.
y'all.
Take care. Hey, everybody. Welcome again to Tools for Independence, AT demonstration here on the Disability Connection. I have an incredible guy, a good friend of ours, and one of the most incredible people I know on this world. He is incredible, and I want to bring him on the screen here. And I want to introduce you all to Edwin. Edwin has been with Disability Connections for more years than we can count, maybe even as many as I've been around. But we've worked together for many, many years. But Edwin is certainly one of my experts with assistive technology for his own life and needs, but as well as helping so many hundreds of other people with their assistive technology needs. Edwin, say hey to everybody.
Hello, everyone. I hope you can understand me.
Yes, he does, and we'll have some captioning on the screen as well with the recording, so hopefully that will help. But you get to know Edwin really well, and having a microphone right there is very helpful, and I think it works. I am going to do this little thing right here so we can make room for captioning. Yay! Okay. Edwin's got a couple of devices to show us, and I might have a couple questions along the way. And if you have questions or comments or even have experience with any of these devices, it will be down below where you can make some comments and tell us whether you liked it or whether it was good or bad, or you're interested in it, or you just want to reach out to us to find out more information on it. So Edwin's going to make this little presentation. I will interrupt a few times. I might have a question or two. But take it away, Edwin. You are on. It looks like it has about 6 different adjustments, if not more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels of adjustment. So it looks like it can get pretty tall. Almost stool height. It's pretty close, but yeah, that's very, very flexible and looks pretty durable. And who was your lovely assistant? Well, she's doing a great job. We only see her hands and her toes. But hey, Rachel.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Not only are we sharing devices, we're showing how folks with disabilities work. And this is definitely work. Please make sure you tell Rachel how much we appreciate her help.
No problem. I enjoy doing it just as much as Edwin himself, so.
Well, y'all make a good duo.
Okay, it's right behind you.
I believe Edwin's bringing out another device for us to see. He had 2 devices to demonstrate for us. And if you're ever curious about how Edwin's getting around, he's driving a sip and puff power chair. And yeah, the bathroom's kind of small, and he drives it so well. He can get into some of the tiniest spaces as much as any other wheelchair user could. Maybe even better. And Rachel is not only a caregiver, she's an AT expert, I believe.
Swivel to wall transfer bench. It's really helpful for those who can't step over the wall. Also, it's good for small bathrooms where you don't have much space. It goes to legs on the whole inside of the tub. You can also rent show them seats one. Seats one is right seats grants. So show them you would give it rent. So it's not like this. Things won't live for rent front. She can press it, bitch. Put legs on and then watch sit there. She can slide. She can slide over and take a shower. Pull the shower. Then get out, she can slide it back.
And I think a lot of people have to kind of lift one leg up at a time.
That's correct.
Yeah.
But it's very helpful for people with mobility limitations. It's got a little wheel there as well. It's got a little angle on the inside of the shower as well. It's made for showers, not tub baths.
That is super. And I think you've helped a lot of individuals get this particular device
Yes.
in the past. So yeah, it's very, very helpful. And it's a good alternative to somebody having to do a huge bathroom modification. And if you can use this, why create a roll-in shower unless it's a safety issue? Wow. And it does, I see that it has that little swivel, what Rachel just touched. So if the tub is kind of angled, and most of them are, and some are kind of extreme, it has some play in that. So it might fit most tubs. Wow. Fantastic. Do you know how much the device is and where you can buy it?
Well, it can be purchased from Amazon. It's $321 plus tax.
$321. That's pretty high, but that's a very solid device.
Yes. In fact, the shower gel was $60.99 plus tax.
Okay. All right. Very good. So the other one is significantly cheaper, $69, and it was pretty high quality. And this one is certainly more functional. But in comparison to what it costs to modify the bathroom, that is huge. Well, excellent presentation. Let me switch back to us together. There we go. Excellent. Edwin, appreciate you sharing that with everybody. Yep. And just a little thing, Edwin is actually helping us a lot with some funding that we get from Area Agency on Aging every year, and he's been serving a lot of these folks, and so these devices are used a lot, and it's just one of the many options that you have in bathroom transfer and safety issues. So anything else you want to add, Edwin? Absolutely, and thank you so much for sharing, and I know you will again. You'll be back soon. Thank you, Edwin, and thank you, everybody, for tuning in to the Tools for Independence AT demonstration, and we look forward to seeing you real soon. All right, take care, everyone, and don't forget, make comments down below. Y'all, everyone take care and have a great day.